Hello everybody, I'm Yana from Sydney Visa. This video instructions is for those people who woke up this morning with Australia in mind, or rather for those who are just starting to explore the possibility of moving to our green continent. There are 4 general paths to Australian migration. It's family, business, humanitarian, and what's called skilled or professional migration. So this last one is what I'm going to talk to you about. If you don't have family or potential spouse in Australia, or don't have sufficient amount of money or business experience, and you are not from a war-ridden country, then your path to Australia lies through what's called skilled or professional migration. The official name for it is skilled migration. What should be your initial steps? Where should you begin? First of all, you need to understand if you're eligible for this program. And the first thing to consider is your age. The cutoff age for the skilled migration program to Australia is 45 years. So if you are already 44 or you're nearing 44, then I'm afraid it's a bit too late for you to start this process of the skilled migration. Secondly, you need to assess your English level ability. Well, if you are watching this video, the chances are that you do have some level of English. The minimum requirement to gain access into the program is what is called competent English. Competent English is equivalent to IELTS All Sixes, or if you have a passport of one of the English-speaking countries, which is USA, Canada, Ireland, UK, and New Zealand. It's worth noting that skilled migration is a lengthy process, so if your English is not up to the required standard, but you have an ability and motivation to improve it and learn it, then you should start the migration process now and upgrade your English as you move along through your migration process. And thirdly, you need skill, right? So that's the name of the program. The aim of skilled migration program into Australia is to attract skilled and able professionals that will contribute to the Australian economy. The Australian government compiles a list of professions that are in demand in Australia. This list is called Skilled Occupations List. In order to be eligible for the skilled migration program, your profession or your skill should be on that list. It is very important to point out here that your profession is determined mostly by your work experience and duties performed at work, and only marginally by your education. Many people make a mistake assuming that your profession for application is determined by the name of your diploma or your official title at your current job. This is not the case. And there are plenty of professions on this occupations list that can be applied via without having any education, as long as you have experience. So, the fundamental step in your migration journey is choosing the right profession for your application. So, lots of things need to be considered. It's years of work experience, level and date of your education, and many other things. There are a number of Australian organizations which have been chosen and nominated by the Australian government that conduct the skill assessment. So like the likes of the VetAssess, TRA, Engineers Australia, and about 12 others. They all have different requirements and policies when assessing your skills. So when choosing the occupation for your application, for your entire migration journey, these requirements and the policies of those organizations will also need to be considered. So choosing the right profession can be quite a creative process. The easiest way to determine the right profession for you is to use our free service. We at Sydney Visa provide a free visa eligibility assessment. We do this for all kinds of visas, but with skilled migration program, we assist people with selecting the right profession from the occupations list based on your experience, your education, and other relevant information, which is specific to you. As I mentioned, we do this free of charge, and all you need to do is to complete our questionnaire. It is very important that you answer all questions in great detail, as this enables us to provide you with the most accurate advice that is tailored specifically to you. Please provide all your education and experience that is relevant and might not be relevant, all of it in a chronological order. And you can ask any questions that you might have in the comment section of the survey. We usually take no longer than 2 to 3 business days to get back to you with a complete assessment of your chances of obtaining the visa to Australia. We give you a list of possible professions for application and a complete guide of your steps towards an Australian PR. Link to the questionnaire is in the description to this video. If you're under 45 and you like to relocate to Australia, just fill out our questionnaire. This will be the easiest way for you to get the most complete information about your specific situation. This is it for now. Please subscribe to our channel as we provide detailed and up-to-date information about Australian migration and all visa-related information. Cheers from Down Under. Goodbye.